Hi there, and we're live finally. Hi, Julio, how are you?
How are you?
Great, great. This is a great event. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Um, Hope you are doing great. Let us know where are you from, what you're doing, guys. We have a very, very informative event today. Julio, who's with us, and our guest will share his 25 years experience in marketing and last 10 years experience in marketing automations. And I believe we'll be getting lots of great information so that you can share with your friends and implement in your email campaigns. Hey, Julia.
I hope.
This is
Yes,
great.
Julia, Mo, Hashim. Yes, welcome everybody.
So guys, while we are chit-chatting, you can share with us where are you from, what you're doing, and why do you need this webinar for, and we'll be loving to hear your feedback and thoughts. And also we'll be very happy to hear your questions and answer them at the very end. So Julio,
Yes,
very nice to meet you.
thank you very much.
While we are proceeding, I'll just quickly go over agenda of our webinar today, which is we'll be doing. So, by the way, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Tatev. I'm doing product at Selsi. And by the way, your questions and feedback will help us a lot in understanding your needs and pain points so we can implement this with our product. And with us, Julio, who's having vast experience in marketing, like 25 years, which is great. I believe we can learn a lot from him. And for the last 5 years, he's been involved in marketing automations, and he can help us understand what's trending now, what's hot, and what's not in email marketing. So again, very quickly, we'll go over the agenda. Let's get to know each other. So, and then Julio will share 5 key insights to a winning email marketing campaign, what we can do so that our marketing campaigns are truly working. And then we'll be hosting a QA session where you can send your questions and we'll be answering them as much as possible. Thank you very much. Hi, guys.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
More people coming.
Yeah, this is great. And this is great
Yes,
seeing you are joining and that you're interested. Okay, we can start off. And Julio, you're having the floor. Please share with us your wisdom and knowledge.
I hope we can give and share uh, good content, good information. Sure that many people that already knows email marketing, marketing and automation, that already knows Selfie, they could realize that it's very important to make email marketing. We have only selected 5 points because I think we have a lot of things about we can talk about, but in any case, we cannot stay all the afternoon here. So the idea is to speak about 5 topics today. Our first one, I think, is not the most important, perhaps, but is very relevant because many people is not aware about the problems that may take. Is never buy databases. Why we talk and we always say to everybody that they don't have to buy databases. Well, first of all, in many places it's not legal. Okay, for example, in Europe, the law about the personal information is very strict, for example, and you have to be very aware about what are you using and what are you allowed to do and what not. You always need a consent about the person you are going to send an email, and it's not people is looking with bad faces when you send emails that they never wanted to. Okay, so first of all, it's not a good policy. It's not profitable in most of the times to use bot databases. Why? First of all, because people doesn't ask you to send any email. Another thing is that we never know if the information that inside the database is correct or not. We can have emails that are not updated or are not existing. This happens many times with uh, corporate domains, not perhaps with Gmail and all the Outlook or Hotmail or whatever, but with corporate emails. Many times people is going from one company to another, and his email or her email is not working anymore. So if the information is not updated, you are going to send emails that are going to convert in a bounce. And the problem is that bounces are not good, but it's not only good because when you see your information and your statistics, you see that, for example, you have sent 1,000 emails and you have 300 bounces. That is a lot of bounces. The problem is not only that you have lost 100 emails. The problem is that this is causing problems to the reputation of your domain. And one thing that is very important for people to be aware is that your domain, your corporate domain, is your ID at internet. At the internet is your name, is like your face, like it's very important. You have to take a lot of care about your domain. Many people doesn't take the is not aware about the relevance that can take that can have sending bad emails, having bad reputations, having hard bounces, soft bounces, and this is at the end causing problems to you. This is not converting in money; it's converting in problems. Okay. At the same time, when you say coming back to statistics, you have a lot of bounces. Your email delivery rate will be very low, and it's really not true, because perhaps if you are sending a good email to the people is waiting that email, perhaps your results are very good. But as you are sending an email that to people that is not waiting to it, this is going to cause you a lot of problems. Another thing is that when people is hasn't accepted your policies, what we call, for example, the double opt-in, I think that something that is very important is to try to have a double opt-in policy when you make any kind of campaign. Why? Because when someone registers in your form and sends you a form with his information, perhaps because the person made a mistake, he typed there is a type error, and he typed or she typed the email wrongly. So this will be converted in a bounce. Okay. And at the same time, if the person is putting an email that is not from if is not his own email, he's inventing the email, or it's another person email and he doesn't have access to the inbox to confirm this email, well, you are once again going to damage your brand's reputation, because all these problems will be converted in bounces. Okay. So never buy databases, because you are not going to to have good profits about this. Yeah, in less also when you're making campaigns to sell products and whatever, because it also exists cold email. I like cold email personally, but I always say you can make cold email, but you have to make it well done. Okay, well done. Buying databases is not a good policy. I don't know what you think, but what do you think about buying databases to make email campaigns, for example?
Well, that's naturally one of the most important issues in email marketing. Of course, when you are sending unsolicited emails to people, they're getting irritated, like what's going on, who's sending the message that I don't want to receive, especially since people are exposed to so many marketing messages nowadays. So yeah, your list should be organically gathered. People should consent. People should be interested in the content you are sharing, so they open your email, and engage with your emails. Also, buying list could also lead to the problems with your email marketing service, including us.
Yes.
We are checking the origination of the list. Where did you get this list? Did people gave their consent to join your list, to receive your emails, or were you just spamming them? And of course, spam issues is one of the most important issues, and buying list is the worst solution here.
Yes.
It is
Correct.
rather better to build your list organically so people understand what you're doing. They're interested in the content you are sharing. They want to learn more, and they want it to be a process. So they know that you are going to send emails over the time. These are you're going to cover different topics and this kind of stuff, and they're interested.
Yes. Yes. Correct. Correct. It's very important. So, message number one: never buy emails. This is associated with a lot of things. Of course, that people that has registered in your database is because they are expecting from your site to send relevant information, and that takes us to the second point, that is send emails based on users' interest. Okay, why are we insisting in this matter? Because if you send an email just because you think you have to send an email per week, let's say, for example, it's not a good policy, because this email that you are sending has any good content? Is this information relevant to the receiver? Is usable? Or is only trash that you are sending because you have to send something? This is something very important to have into consideration when we are performing a new campaign. We have to think that we need to engage our leads, our contacts. We need to create that kind of sensation that they are waiting for our emails, because each time they receive an email from our site, there is a lot of content or interesting information that they want to read because it's relevant for them. What means this? That it's not only that you are going to generate more engagement, you are going also to be more trustable to your customer. So you are building trust, and this is at the same time authority for your name, for your brand. It's important that people is waiting for your email. When many times people say me, finally I have received your yesterday email. Very nice, perfect. It's a good feedback, because you know that you are sending information and people is waiting to it. If people is waiting to your email and you send any information that is not relevant, they are going to read it one, two times, and later on, each time they receive an email from your site, can happen two things: or they unsubscribe, or they send it to spam or trash or whatever. And this turns us to the first point: is soft bounces or hard bounces is not good. Okay, at the same time, when you are using, you are sending, sorry, good emails with good information about engaging, a part of engaging and building more trust, you're increasing the open rates because people is waiting for your email. And when people is waiting for your email, once they receive it, they are going to open it. Okay, so it's very important when you can see your rates and your statistics, how many emails were opened, okay, how many clicks were performed inside the email, in a button, in an URL or whatever. Okay, it's very important. And what happens, this is something that is going to be happening uh, constantly. Each time you are sending an email, they are expecting your email. They are engaged. They trust in your information, so they are always going to read your emails. So This is going to increase your open rates, and for the email providers, that their customers are happy because they are receiving your emails means that you are going to avoid most of the times go to the to the spam trace. Okay, this means avoid spam filters. How do you avoid spam filters? Well, you avoid spam filters when you mainly do the things as you have to do them, uh, following the steps of good practices to send email, and at the end, the email providers are detecting how their customers are receiving your emails and what are they doing with these emails. So at the end, this is very good for you if people is receiving your emails, because if you are avoiding spam filters, your open rate will be higher, and this is much better for any kind of campaign. Okay, so what we are going to speak now is another thing that I like it very much, really, and is the third point. We are going to talk about lead nurturing. Okay, well, lead nurturing, I think, is something very important when, for example, you have an e-commerce. Okay, why? Because you have to warm up your customers. Okay, many times perhaps the customer is inside your database because they have discharged a lead magnet, for example, of one landing page, and they are inside your database and they are receiving your emails. But you are profiling each of the persons that are inside your database. How you can profile this person? Having more information. One of the ways to have more information is making lead nurturing, because you are going to send good content. Many times you are going to try to find some kind of feedback, making some kind of question, asking for help, and replying to a question or to a little query or whatever. And at the end, this information that they are going to give you is going also to their database, because it's about what they like and what they don't like. Many times I put the example for imagine you have an e-commerce of food. Okay, and you are selling a lot of different kind of foods. Okay, but you have in your database people that eat meat and another ones that are vegans, for example. Imagine if you send an offer of a steak to a vegan person. He's not going, or she's not going to like it. Even worse perhaps is awful news for them to receive this kind of offers. Well,
Yeah, this is a scene from a horror movie.
yes. So how can you avoid this? Well, you can avoid this if you make some kind of lead nurturing and knowing before if he's vegan, vegetarian, if he's meat or whatever. Any information, if he likes to walk, if he likes to play tennis, anything that is profiling each customer to know, to let you know if the product you want to offer is the proper product to each person. You can know this making lead nurturing. No, it's very important. Have you performed any kind of email campaigns with lead nurturing?
Of course, when I was doing marketing back there, but I would totally agree with you here because again, people nowadays, there is statistics that people nowadays are getting around 10,000 marketing messages per day. I mean, 10,000. Can you imagine this number? This is huge.
Yes.
And of course, there is some natural ad blockers that are coming to my mind whenever seeing these messages. So I don't read them. What I do read are those personalized messages that know what I want, what I like, what I'm interested in. And only those messages are working with me. And I believe this is working with everyone else.
Yes.
or
It's
people
common sense at the end.
might agree with us. So yeah,
Yes,
personalization, lead nurturing is one of the key success steps toward successful email marketing campaigns.
correct, correct. So, continuing the process of this, and in some way trying to insist in something very important also, we are going to the same step, the same, the second, the next point that we are going to speak about it is create relevant campaigns. Okay, is very associated with most of the information we have commented before. Okay, but at the end, one thing is an email. One another thing is a campaign that can be formed by several emails, for example. Okay, and different kind of actions. It's not only emails, no, but let's speak about emails. That is what we are talking about right now. But when you create relevance campaigns, first of all, you can personalize this information. It's not the same to receive an email that says, Dear customer, that Dear Julio. It's also true that nowadays everybody is using this kind of personalization, and you cannot abuse about this. Hi Julio, how are you, Julio? Well, Julio, I know Julio. I'm going to offer you Julio. Okay, I already know you know my name. It's enough one time, because many times we receive emails. Hi Julio, okay Julio, now we are going Julio to offer you Julio. It's boring, very boring to hear
This is funny,
your
right?
name a lot of times. Okay, hi Julio, it's enough, and thank you very much. Continue. And many times people is abusing about that, because I think that many people think this is a way of showing how they control the information, and it's not needed for that. It's not the idea. The idea is to personalize the message, because hi Julio, we are talking now, for example, for eat meters, and we have a steak offer for you. Okay, I will be very happy, but because it's what I am waiting, perhaps. Or for example, I know you like football a lot, and we have now an offer of football shoes. Nice, perfect. It could be very good, because I know that they know. I user know that the provider or the shop knows what are my preferred sports or needs or whatever. Okay, so when you give this kind of information, you are increasing the possibilities of engaging them into the next step of the email campaign, the next step of the chain, let's say. Okay, because they are introducing in the funnel step by step, no, more deeply, that at the end is what you want, no, to introduce them in the funnel, to try to take them to the bottom of the funnel. But what you want is to convert. You want them to buy something, or a product or a service or whatever. Okay, but at the end, is the idea is to convert. No,
That's
uh,
right.
yes, and for this, something very important is testing and optimization of campaigns. Something that of course, Selsi makes very well, because you can correct me, but as far as I remember, Selsi has a tool that makes a test on the campaign to tell you before you are going to send it if it's okay or not, or it can suggest you some kind of changes. No, it's very
That's
nice.
Yeah, we have this tool that is email campaign optimizer that suggests you that this kind of copy, this kind of structure, these words are spammy. You can do better, like, and there are suggestions that are coming along with the campaign. And also we have the A/B testing tool, where you
Correct.
can test better emails that are performing and then send to the rest of your email list subject lines and this kind of stuff, that are also helping to optimize your campaign and deliver better messages. By the way, Julio, we have questions in our Q&A
Mhm.
section. We can wait until the end and answer them at
Yes,
the end,
yes. I
or
think it's better to wait till the end and we answer all the
sure.
bombing questions we receive.
will be great. Okay, guys.
But continue making
We
questions because
will
they
truly
are there.
cover all these questions. They're great. In the Q&A session, keep going with us.
Yes, keep with us. Keep at the end. It will be interesting. Something important about what you are talking about A/B testing. Many people, when they make A/B testing, they from the test A to the test B, they change a lot of things, and perhaps this is not a good practice. For example, you are going to change the title. Okay, change only the title and test. Don't change the title, the color, the photo, the text, because at the end you are talking about two different emails, completely different. And what you want to do is to send a message and to know if this photo, for example, of this heading is better than the other one, to know exactly what you need to send. I think this is the best way to make A/B testing. And of course, one of my preferred tools that is using dynamic content. That I love it and I use it a lot because I think it's very very strong. Okay, I think we have the last point to talk about is study your analytics and improve. Uh, for many people, as far as the feedback I have many times I am receiving from the customers, is the most boring part to study the metrics and the analytics. Okay, but the bad news that is that I think that this is a wrong concept because it's boring when you do not understand what are you reading. But if you understand what are you reading, you are going to realize and see alive the results of your work. So it's very important to try to study and learn which kind of metrics are important for your business and for each campaign. For example, in one campaign, what is important to you is to see if people is going to make click or not in one button. It's not only if they open the email, it's if they make click in the button. So it's the same for you is if they make click in the logo of one social network and go there. It- you understand what you know is to know exactly what is the goal of each campaign, what I am looking for in each campaign, and study those kind of metrics because perhaps you have to see if you have a lot of links and buttons and whatever, perhaps you are distracting your customer and you have to study for next campaign to not to include a lot of uh, points that people can go to another place, no? And I think that these are my five topics for today because I am sure that you are going to comment us a lot of good things about Selfie and people will be very happy to hear you. So I release all this space for you
Thank you
and
very
please
much.
illuminate us about Selfie.
These were very good key points. And indeed, while creating Selsi, we had this in mind. This is why we've created the tool set that you can use in order to avoid those mistakes and make better email campaigns. I'll be very quick and share how you can how we can use Selsi as your main email marketing tool and how you can make better email campaigns with Selsi. So why us? First of all, if you are a newbie in email marketing, or you are solopreneurs that are having so many questions and answers and tasks to do, we are the right question to your answer because we are a one-stop shop for us. First, we offer 24/7 customer success and customer support team. Truly, you can answer any question and you'll get answer instantly. No delays or something. And if there are any issues with your campaign or you don't know how to create a campaign, our support team is there to help you to deliver the campaign to your audience. So you'll be having all the support and help that is needed at the moment. And secondly, we are zero coding. I mean, if you don't know how to code, there is no necessity to know how to code. You can use our services to send automated emails, handle your contact list here, segment them, create beautiful campaigns with a very easy drag and drop builder. You just grab any elements that you want in the builder and you can create those, or you can use already pre-made templates and customize them for your needs. And all this can be done in like 15 minutes. We are truly a 15 minutes email marketing campaign builder. You sign up with Selsi, and in 15 minutes, you can get in touch with your contacts. No delays and this kind of stuff. What we do in the background is, again, spam checking. We are checking your business. We're checking your lists. We're seeing if you're a legitimate business or not. How's your list? Is it clean or not? Whether there are bounces or not. And all this doesn't take any time of yours, but rather it takes time of ours, so you can deliver your email marketing as soon as possible and as efficient as possible. What do we do next is we help our users to optimize their campaigns. Again, at the very end, when you've built your email campaign, we make you suggestions that, for example, these sentences can be changed. There are certain words that are spammy and there is the risk of getting into spam. There is structure that could be changed. There are images that should be optimized. And all these recommendations, at the very end, you get all these recommendations list. So you can improve your campaign. And again, all this optimization helps you to deliver messages and emails directly to your contacts' inboxes and avoid spam box. Okay, what we do next, what we offer next, of course, automation. Again, we have so many things to do that automation is an ultimate answer to us keeping busy and doing some manual work. So you can create automation here. You can send emails to your subscribers when they're most interested in, or you can set up welcome email whenever you just welcoming your new subscribers to the list, or automatically congratulate their birthdays, for example, and send them special offers, collect feedback and this kind of stuff. And all this is done through automation. It's very easy. Again, you don't need to be a professional email marketer to do it. It is created with, with people of all experiences, whether you are a newbie in email marketing or whether you are an experienced email marketer, you can do it in any case.
There is something. Sorry, there is something important also in the automation. In the automation platform of Selsi, all the interface, I when I was testing it, the interface is very user friendly. It's very easy to use. It's very intuitive. You don't have to have deep knowledge of anything. It's common sense completely, and just follow steps. It's very easy, really. It's just to throw to the pool and test it. No.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for this feedback.
Really, really.
We're working hard to have this kind of experience because the more simple we are, the more easy to use us and the more efficient are our users in their everyday tasks. We are still working on improving our UX, and I hope we'll be getting a better and better results. So keep with us, guys. So what's next? We have a set of integrations you can use to whether manage your contacts list, your users list, or like you can integrate them automatically to us, or you want to change your email marketing service, you can do it with our integrations, no problem. Just go with us, click on the integration sections, and you can do it like in a matter of seconds.
Yes.
And again, if there are any questions, our 24/7 support is there to help you. So no problem with this at all.
It's something related with integrations. Also, when I was testing the platform, I it's very welcomed that a tool like Selsi already has webhooks and API. Because
Oh,
webhooks and API opens completely every door to connect it with anything. So it's very powerful to have webhooks and API in the
well,
tool
yeah,
already.
thank you. Yeah, that's true. We do have app hooks and APIs. So if you know how to use them, you can do pretty much everything with our email marketing tool.
Mhm.
Okay. So the only limitation in Selsi is that you can have unlimited contacts. Of course, you can have them. It is that you have to purchase some sort of plans from us, but you can send unlimited emails to your contacts, and there are no problems at all. Like there are no problems that you are sending too many campaigns unless they're spammy, and our spam checker says that you are sending too many campaigns. Hey guys, this is something wrong. There will be a manual moderation from our support team. They'll be getting in contact and saying, hey guys, this doesn't look very good for your reputation as well. So maybe you need to stop and reconsider your signing policy. But other than that, there are no limitations. And to conclude, what you can do also with us, and to complete Julia's thought on how you can analyze your email marketing campaign, we provide a tool set so we can do this analyzing. So you can see the open rate, click rate, bounce rate, click map, like how many times the letter was open, and what are the clicks, what links were clicked specifically. You can see the location and devices and many other things in our analytics part. So, or you can download the report and upload it to a third-party software if you are doing some analytics outside of the
Outside.
platform. So again, using all those tool set, you can measure how efficient is your campaign, what needs to be improved, what your contacts want to see, and all this stuff can help you make your email campaigns better and run your business smoothly and more successfully.
Mhm. Yes, really.
And this was pretty much it. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for asking these questions. I
Okay.
think we are pretty much ready to start the Q&A session.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Shall I start, Julio, or you want to?
Yes, yes. You can start. Yes.
Okay, so hi, Andy. Andy is asking how to bypass GDPR rules. Why does someone send a newsletter without permission and someone has to ask permission twice? Where is the balance? The balance is always asking a permission from people. And
Yes.
double opt-in is this kind of permission, since you are asking, hey guys, please provide your email, and then probably you are asking for confirmation. So you know that this is a conscious decision of your users that wants to join your list and wants to learn more about your business and receive your emails. And this double opt-in is pretty much a convention in email marketing field. So you know that people want to receive your emails for sure. And we've been having this question from Juliana. Double opt-in is great, it makes total sense, but how to convince superiors that having a smaller email list is going to improve conversions, business goals, besides the vanity metric as open and clicks? Yeah, just to continue the previous topic, of course, metrics as open and clicks are important, but again, when building the list, the quality matters most rather than quantity. Because of course you can have like 1,000 email list of contacts, but whether they are interested truly in your business or not, they will not. I mean, the quantity of your list does not say about their quality. This is why the double opt-in matters. I mean, if people are not converting, I mean, or if people are not confirming their emails, probably this is because they're truly not interested, and they'll be lowering all your other metrics such as open rate, click rate, and this kind of stuff, because they're not interested. They just signed up, but they don't want to truly learn what's your business about and this kind of stuff. And in these terms, your list might be small, but it might be very efficient in terms that people read your newsletters or like read your emails, they convert, they go and click, they engage with your emails, and probably they're giving you more revenue than having a big list of people that don't open your email. And rather, by not opening, they are impacting your domain reputation and also your email marketing overall. Right, Julio, do you have anything to add here?
Yes, I would like to add something because this is something double opt-in is a non-written deal, let's say, between the lead and you, okay? Because you are giving content, no, and they are giving you their email. They are agreeing to give you the email uh, when you are giving them the content. For example, in a landing page, no. For example, when you give a lead magnet, that is a very good way to get leads. Well, if, for example, the person puts the email wrongly, sorry, when the when the person puts the email wrongly, for example, you are not going to be able to contact with him. So it doesn't care you if he gets or not the lead magnet, because this is useless for you. You need the email. If it's wrong, it's useless to you. If somebody is putting a wrong email because they want to put a wrong email, the same. It's not useful to you. So you don't have to. Why are we going to give for free our lead magnet for anything? We want the email. This is the deal. I give you content, you give me the email, and that's all. Uh, Having as you said, having a big amount of leads in a database to say, oh, see how big is my database, is not important at the end, because if you have 1,000 contact database and only 10 persons are opening your emails, it doesn't have any sense at the end, no. So what you want really is to contact and send information to those people you are going to sell something someday, let's say. Otherwise, it's not interesting to have a very big database for nothing.
That's true. So, Juliana, about convincing superiors, I think you should come out from what's your main goal? Is it having a big list, or is it having an efficient campaigns that are bringing revenue? If the revenue is the goal, I believe that the list should be measured by their quality rather than quantity.
Yep, correct.
Yeah. So I believe this is the main point that you can
Yes.
bring whenever talking to people that want bigger list, bigger open rates and click rates. Okay, let's go next. Guys, if you still have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. We'll try to answer as soon as possible. Okay. From Alice question, I'm a designer and would like to promote my short course to learn to teach people drawing. So is it a good idea for me to use email marketing?
Of course, of course, is the perfect way for sure. Because info products nowadays, I understand that you what you are selling is a course. I don't know if it's online or not, but in any case, it's the same. Is a perfect example of where you can use email marketing, because you can, for somebody that is not 100% convinced, the way of convincing them is sending content, no, is sending more content. If they are in your list because they opt in your list, you can send them content to put them deeper and deeper inside the funnel till they make the decision and buy you the course. So of course email marketing is the perfect way to to increase your sales of your course. I am sure about that.
Yeah, I would totally agree with Julio. Also, with email marketing, you are having a chance to nurture your leads, to engage with them,
Yeah.
to learn more about them, and to suggest products that are relevant. Also, to learn from them. For example, you can talk to them, you can ask feedback, and you can improve your product over time and your offering, and of course, make your business more successful.
Yes.
Okay, question from Vivek. How to effectively divide the audience by interest? Show pop-up in the settings on the site. So
If I understand correctly, we are talking about segmentation.
I
So
believe, yeah,
yes,
that's
I think no. Uh, well, for example, in Selfie, you can use tags and you can separate the persons in different lists if you want, for example, no. In any case, you have to find a way to separate one profile from the other ones. If this means that you need more information, we return back to lead nurturing. It's a good way to having that information that will allow you later to put one tag or another tag to put them in one list or in another list to send different things. But at the end, for example, if you make an automation, you can put a condition. If they have this tag, we are going to continue by this way. If they have another tag, we are to continue in another way. I am correct? Selfie is doing this, okay?
yes, we do. We do.
Yes.
So you can segment by lists, by tags. Also, there is an option to segment by custom fields. I mean, whether uh, if there is specific information about your contacts, there is an option to add custom fields to those contacts, and later on, whenever setting up an automation or sending an email campaign, you can use this custom fields in order to divide your audience by interest and send only relevant emails to them.
Yes.
So
Imagine a pet shop, for example. You have a cat, you have a dog, you have a bird. Okay. We can have with lead nurturing this information in a custom field and then separate it through the custom field.
that's true. So you are rather doing it in the email marketing platform than on
Mhm.
your website. So you are doing
Yeah.
it within the platform.
Mhm.
Okay, and the last question that we're having currently is, you say buying databases is bad, then how should I collect my email list? Could you share the best ways to do it?
For me, and this is completely personal, uh, and it's true that things have changed a lot in the last year and a half. But for example, in the past, nowadays also, but I think a little less. I used to make campaigns in Facebook and Instagram, for example, the social networks, no, and sending them to a lead magnet, to a landing page, to discharge a lead magnet. So this is a way of getting the information from Facebook outside Facebook because many people says, I have a lot of followers. Your followers are not paying your invoices at the end of the month. You need customers, okay, and customers are coming from leads, not from followers. So what you need is to convert these followers or these persons that are not followers, but they reacted to your advice, no, to your announcement, and they made click, they put their email, and they discharge your lead magnet. Well, you have one email there, and then you will have two and 100 and 200 and 1000, but you are taking out Facebook, all this information to your platform, whatever it is the same, okay? In any case, even if it's an Excel file, a spreadsheet, it's okay. But outside Facebook because it has already happened with Facebook, with Google. It's happening now with Amazon, with the vendors, and a lot of things. They make like this, and you're out. So you have invested money there in announcements. You've got emails. Okay, take them out. These emails are yours. and begin to make lead nurturing and send emails and make campaigns and be in contact with these leads. And you will have a database. And organically, you can be making things to make it grow, no, step by step. You have money and you want to make another kind of announcement, another announcement. Many people begins like this. It's a very valid way, and it works perfectly.
That's true. Just to add a couple of questions. So, if you have some sort of marketing budget, email list could be built by driving traffic through ads. But if you are short in marketing budget, what you can do is truly using social media. But again, don't keep your contacts, users, followers in social media, because again, yeah, it's very dangerous
Yes,
keeping them here.
this,
Yeah. First of all,
and you are out.
Facebook is very unpredictable, as
Yes,
well as
yes,
Instagram and other social platforms.
yes.
So you have little control there over what's going on. Secondly, the following algorithms there are very tricky and complicated. You never know whether your followers are seeing your messages or not. While with emails, you are for sure that they are receiving them. Of course, if your email campaign is built correctly. And the third way is building a blog, expert blog. It may be your own landing page. It might be on Medium. It might be Quora. Like there are certain platforms where you can build your audience there, and again. Bring them to your email platform, so you know that these are your contacts and you know how to communicate with them. We have a raised hand here. Do I understand it right?
And there is another question from Hashim about how much money does your plans cost? The first one is
Oh, okay.
new.
How much money does our? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
great. So we have several plans. We have a light plan, which is only $7 per month. Um, of course, we have a free plan. You can join, you can explore, you can see the platform and see how it's good with your tasks or not. And then you can join on a light plan or standard plan, which is $11 for per month. We are a pretty affordable platform. This is why a lot of our users are new business owners or solopreneurs. They're low on marketing budget and they can afford us. We are very affordable, and yet we are offering all the tool set for email marketers that is necessary for them. What is good CTR for your agency? What's the average? Excuse me, what do you mean by my agency? Um, like
I understand he's asking or she's asking for a recommendation for CTR. And this is completely changeable because it's CTR where, you know, on Facebook, in Google Ads, LinkedIn. It always depends on where are you working. No, it's the same. For example, when you're talking a CTR related with what, with sending emails, is very different. I think that there is a lot of information in the internet about every kind of social network, but in any case, I I do recommend you to check where are you going to make your activity, but don't worry if the first time you are not getting these results that you were expecting. What you have to do is study why, perhaps, or evaluate if you failed, where have you failed. A good idea for this is to try to use the how, I don't remember the name, the you know, these maps, the warm maps, the maps that make you shows you where the people made click or not. I don't remember the name right now. Like Hotjar, for example.
mhm.
You know that, you know, for example, in your landing page where the people was making click or not, to evaluate if the results are good or not. No.
Yeah, that's true. We have a question in chat from Mark. Is this a live or pre-recorded? We are live, Mark, so you can ask any question right now and we'll answer it. What about your delivery across the ESPs? This is a perfect question. We have 98% of deliverability rate. And by the way, before our users are starting their email marketing and sending, we are through our support and several tool sets are teaching our users on how to set up the mark records. Those are records that are in charge of deliverability of emails. So our users are setting up the mark records in their domains to make sure that their emails are going directly to inboxes and not junk boxes. Thanks for sharing useful content. A/B tests. Yes, we do have A/B tests in Selsi for email marketing. Thank you for your cordial speech. It's really useful. Thank you very much, guys, for this great feedback. We have also one more question here in
Yes,
Q&A.
Heinz.
Curious to know, are you different from Unisender or another company? If the same, are there different teams handling each one? We are different from Unisender, though our founders are coming from Unisender, so they have a lot of experience in email marketing and we know what we're doing, and I believe we are on the right track to build a worldwide brand as Selsi.
Perfect.
Hey,
I think we've got it.
Yeah, I do. Mark, what about integrations? We do have integrations. You can check them out in Selsi's account. Just you can sign up. Very easy. No card submission is necessary or something. You just can sign up and check them out. We have integrations and we are adding them. Like this is a continuous process of adding a lot of integrations to the platform to make our users as comfortable with us as possible. Thank you, guys. Any other questions we can help you with right now?
No,
I believe, yeah, this is pretty much it.
Yes.
Thank you very much for this great feedback. Thank you very much for this engagement. It was very nice to know that we are delivering a good content and you want to listen it. Are you planning to upgrade the UI? We are right now in the process of those upgrades. You'll be seeing results in a couple of months. Our team is right now working on upgrading every single page of Selsi to make it better in terms of UI and UX as well. Thank you too, guys. Thank you for joining. I believe this is it. This webinar will be live, by the way, so if someone is missing and want to hear once again, you can find it on YouTube. You'll be also receiving emails with the link to the YouTube, so you don't miss it. You can, again, I will be happy to to see you in Selsi, hear your feedback. You can test it out the platform, or can always send us your feedback. We'll include all your wants and needs in our feature requirements list, and we'll implement it over time. Thank you, Julio, for this great webinar and this informative.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, and I hope we'll be in touch and we can have more webinars together.
And don't be afraid. Throw to the pool. You have to swim and make marketing automation.
That's true. So try it out. Thank you very, very much again, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.